Hello friends, it's Kelly and today is day 28 of Inktober. My prompt today is fall food. If you've been following along with this daily draw with me episodes this month, I have already drawn Halloween candy and fall treats, sweet treats, but this is more like hearty comfort food, warm food that you want to eat in the fall. So of course I'm gonna draw some soup and some bread and some pizza. I don't know, pizza is an every season kind of food for sure, but there's something about when it's cold out that I just want hot pizza. But what is your favorite dish to make in the fall? What kind of soups are we making here? I always like a cheeseburger chowder, which is basically, it's the easiest thing. You put like cooked hamburger, like frozen hash brown potatoes, some broth, Velveeta cheese all diced up, and like shredded carrots. You just throw it all into a crock pot and you just let that go for a few hours. And so good. That is my jam right there. But of course it has Velveeta cheese in it, so how could you not like it? There's just something about comfort food that hits extra hard when it is cold outside. And we are nearing our first snowfall, so it is time to break out those crock pots, those big soup pots, anything else that you're making. So let me know what you're making in the fall time. I definitely like to make, I think I like to bake like treats more than I am like cooking lots of things, but I of course like to cook too. I'm definitely a home cook kind of person. I'd rather stay home and make a bunch of food than go out to eat. But that's me. I enjoy the process. Not everybody does, Some people think it's a chore, and I get that. It has never been that way for me. It's always fun to experiment and try new things. I will say, when you are baking in the fall time, my secret ingredient is always maple syrup. Not to put on things. Obviously, put it on your waffles. It's great. But use maple syrup to like take over some of the sweetness in your baking instead of adding, add some sugar and brown sugar or whatever your recipe calls for, but don't use quite as much sugar, and then put some maple syrup in there instead. It probably won't work for every recipe, but you'd be surprised how amazing like maple syrup is as a sugar substitute. And it just like amplifies the fall vibes and the fall taste for anything you're baking, and it's amazing. So I would recommend that if you're making something sweet, if you're putting something together like that. But yeah, let me know what your recipes are. What are you making? What are you eating? Maybe you aren't a baker or a cook. What are you eating? What are you going out to get? Do you have someone baking something for you? Let me know. I don't know if you can tell, but food is my love language. So I love talking about food, I love eating food, and I love drawing food. So I hope you enjoy my little collage of fall comfort foods. This one was definitely very fun to draw. I love drawing all things comfort food. And tomorrow, it looks like my prompt is going to be lighthouses. So I'll see you tomorrow to draw some lighthouses. And in the meantime, have a fantastic day. Bye.